Hey guys, welcome back to my channel once again. Real quick, if you are new around here and you do enjoy this video, make sure to go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, and most importantly, remember to subscribe. We are so close to 2,600 subscribers, which is absolutely crazy to me. We just hit 2,500 subs, and the fact that we are less than 30 subscribers away from 2,600 is nuts, man. We are so close to hitting 3,000 subscribers. That is going to be absolutely mental. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hop straight into today's video, which is going to be a first impression and review of the new P08 carbine pistol bolt action, whatever you want to go ahead and call it, weapon that has been added into Battlefield 5. Getting straight into this video, I'm going to start off by listing off the pros and cons of this weapon. I recently did unlock it. I haven't had much time with it. I've played a couple rounds of Conquest with the weapon. And what I can say is that this weapon is definitely one of those aggressive sniper rifles. Basically, that's what it is. You know, it's basically a sniper. You know, it has a scope. It's meant for medium to long distances, so I would be considering it a sniper. I could be wrong. I know I'm definitely wrong. But yeah, the main pro of this weapon that I found is it comes with 33 rounds, which is nuts, and there are no specializations which increase the ammo capacity or decrease it, which is absolutely fine. I think that 30 to 33 rounds is absolutely more than enough to go ahead and take out a couple of enemies, you know, without having to reload. So what I like most about this weapon, you know, like I just said, are the rounds. If you get a couple headshots, you know, I think it's 2 headshots on an enemy and you get nothing but headshots, you're definitely going to be able to take out more than 3 to 5 enemies with the amount of bullets that this weapon does have. Second pro for this weapon would be how aggressive you can go ahead and play with this gun. There's been a lot of times that personally I've said, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and play the recon class and I'm going to try and be super aggressive. But personally for me, and I imagine a lot of people, that isn't that feasible or that doable because we aren't that good of snipers. I mean, if you were to go ahead and give me a sniper and told me to play, you know, not aggressive at all, play around the objective, you know, play from long distances, then yeah, I'll be able to go ahead and drop you 20, 25, maybe 30 kills with a sniper rifle like the Kar 98K, the Lee Enfield, and things like that. But it's just, I just can't really go ahead and run and gun into the objectives and pick up 5, you know, 6 kills in one run. And that's what this weapon does bring, and that's what I love about this gun the most, is that it's about that cut, guys. An ice cream truck decided to roll by, but like I was saying, yeah, this weapon allows you to play really aggressive, something that the other sniper rifles in the game don't allow you to do because they're either too slow firing, don't have enough rounds, or are just plain out long distance sniper rifles, which is, you know, which is fine. Not everyone's going to be an amazing sniper, but yeah, this gun definitely does allow you to play really aggressive, and you're going to be able to capture more objectives and, you know, get more points and rank up quicker in the Tides of War events if that's what you want. But yeah, now moving on into the things that I do not like about the weapon, which to be honest aren't many. The main and most, you know, in your face thing that I do not like about this weapon is how weak it feels at times. For example, there have been many situations where I've had an opponent that has been a little bit farther than a medium distance, you know, more than probably 60-70 meters away from me. It's going to take a lot of compensation with aiming. Like, you're gonna have to aim much higher because the bullet drop on this weapon is pretty crazy. Like, the fact that no other weapon really has this much bullet drop, you know, sniper rifles is what we're talking about here. That is one thing that is kind of frustrating to me, and it makes sense. You know, it's a pistol carbine. It's obviously going to have the rounds are so much smaller than the other, you know, weapons. You're obviously going to have to compensate for that. But another thing that I really do not like is how weak the weapon does feel at times. Sometimes it takes 2-3 rounds to take out an enemy, and maybe that's because they have already been, you know, softened up or been shot at by one of your teammates or something like that. But sometimes you're able to kill full health enemies for 3 to 4 rounds, and at times it feels like you have to shoot them 5-6 rounds to be able to get that kill, and that's kind of frustrating because it kind of messes up the flow. Let's say, for example, if you're on like a 5-kill streak and you come against an enemy that it takes 5 rounds to kill, which honestly I don't think it probably does take 5 rounds. I think I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it takes, for example, let's say five rounds to kill the enemy. It's gonna mess up the flow, and you might die and lose that kill streak, which is kind of unfortunate. But apart from that, there aren't really many things that I would say are bad about this weapon. Maybe I'm missing a couple things. Maybe I would have preferred this gun to be in the medic class. I feel like the medic class the medic class definitely needs more distance weapons. I know they've recently added 2, but I feel like this one would be absolutely perfect for the medic class. Also, another thing that I don't like about this gun is that the only optic options that you have for this gun are scopes or iron sight. You have a 3-time scope, which is what I'm currently using on it, and it's fine, and a 2-time scope. I really would have loved to seen one of those reflex sights, like something like the SCG-44 has, or something like the MP40 has, the little red dot. I think that would have been really good on this weapon. Maybe it would have made the weapon a little bit too overpowered. I could see myself probably getting a lot of kills if I had a really close range sight, running and gunning with this gun. And you might say, oh, why do you use the iron sight? I did try and use the iron sight for a little bit, and I don't know, I just didn't really like the way the gun was bouncing a lot. I kept losing track of my enemy, and it was just a little bit too something I couldn't get really used to. So I just decided to go ahead and say, screw it, I'm gonna stick with the 3-time scope and see how this works out. And it's been working out fine from when I started. The thing I haven't touched up on this video, and I haven't shown you guys on screen yet, is the specializations that I went ahead and put on this weapon. It's currently level 4. I think I do max it out in this video. I get it to level 4. I haven't put on the 4th specialization just yet. But if I were to recommend off the top of my head what specializations to go with, I would go with I think it's the top left, which is quick aim, or it's the top right option. I'm not too sure, but definitely quick aim. Definitely custom stock, barrel bedding, and I forget what the last option is for the gun. So it's definitely maybe the top 3 right ones and then the bottom left. And why are those my options? Because it's going to improve the weapon's accuracy while moving, and it's going to make the weapon, jump a lot. It's gonna obviously help with the recoil. That's basically what I'm trying to say. You do get the options to improve its hip fire, and while that is a good route to go with if you're going to be playing super aggressive with this gun, I personally think that the weapon already has a decent amount of what's it called, hip fire controllability. I've got a couple hip fire kills. I think you see a couple in this video, but playing around with the hip firing, it's perfectly fine. I see that there's no reason to go ahead and upgrade it. I would more than definitely upgrade the movability, accuracy, when you shoot, just like you're seeing on screen right now. When you're shooting, and it's gonna make the weapon a lot more accurate. That's definitely what I would go ahead and put on this weapon. But all of that being said, I think that's where I'm gonna wrap this video up, guys. In conclusion, do I recommend you guys go ahead and use this weapon? Would I recommend it over any other sniper rifle? Yes and no. Again, this all comes down to personal preference. Do you like being that aggressive player, or do you like being that lone wolf player that just, not necessarily camps, but, moves around and from a distance and tries to get as many headshot kills as possible? If you're trying to go for that playstyle, then I don't recommend this gun for you. But if you want to try something out, apart from an SMG, which is obviously, the king of close quarter situations, and I would definitely recommend that you go ahead and unlock this weapon, which you can do by going ahead and completing all 5 of the Tides of War assignments that are currently available, or you can just wait till Thursday and buy it straight off of your company screen. But yeah, it's a really good gun. I like the way it feels. I would improve some things about it, some things I wouldn't improve. Like the look of the weapon, I love the way it looks. It looks really cool. It's not like anything else that we have currently in the game. That's definitely a plus. But yeah, that's basically gonna wrap up this video. A really good gun. I definitely recommend you go ahead and try it out if you want to, go ahead and play more aggressive. But yeah, I want you guys to tell me in the comment section down below if you have the gun, if you are working to unlock it, if you're just not interested at all, or if you've used it, how it feels, and if you are liking the weapon or not. I would definitely love to read those comments. I definitely will be reading those comments once this video goes live. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll catch you in the next Battlefield 5 video, which should be coming out real soon. Also, I want you guys to leave me suggestions in the comment section down below of what you would like to see more often. I know I have been lacking in video uploads recently. The game has just been, I don't want to say dead, because I definitely don't want to consider this game a dead game. There's always a lot of people playing, but there just isn't enough content out right now to go ahead and upload every day. Maybe if I was a little bit more creative, I could come up with, video ideas. But I feel like this is where you guys should go ahead and help me out and leave me suggestions of what you would like to see. Full-on gameplays, live commentaries, all that good stuff, and I will definitely deliver. Also, one last thing before I end this video off, make sure to go ahead and follow me on my Instagram. I will be leaving that in the comment section down below, as well as in the description. I just want to go ahead and grow that platform a little bit more. I definitely will start uploading on there a lot more like I used to. But yeah, with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next Battlefield 5 upload. Peace out and take care, guys.